Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited you're here today because we're diving into a really cool pick-a-card reading. Today, we're looking at the next major shift coming in your connection. This is a timeless love reading, so whenever you're watching this, the message is meant for you. If you need a moment to settle in, grab a cozy blanket, take a deep breath, and just know this is a safe space filled with good energy. So, what makes this reading special? We're not just looking at surface-level stuff. We're going deep into the transformative energies shaping your connection's future. This is about big changes, new beginnings, and unlocking potential you might not even know is there yet. So, get ready for some major insights. Now, let's take a look at the piles. First, we have Pile 1 with the Amber Cluster. This represents unleashing dormant potential, igniting a new spark. Next up, we have Pile 2 with the Peridot Dragon. This one is all about cultivating inner harmony, establishing solid ground. Then, for Pile 3, we have the Rose Quartz Butterfly, which signifies embracing vulnerability, radiating authentic self-love. And finally, for Pile 4, we have the Jasper Heart, representing breaking old patterns, reshaping the foundation of connection. Take a moment, breathe, and see which crystal you're most drawn to. There's no right or wrong choice. Trust your intuition. It's totally okay if you're drawn to more than one. Maybe different aspects resonate with you. Go ahead and pause the video, take your time, and choose your pile or piles. Now, let's all take a moment together to make a wish for clarity, love, and positive change in your connection. May your intuition guide you, and may this reading bring you exactly what you need. Okay, so with the Amber Cluster, it's all about flowing, like energy just moving. And the theme is unleashing dormant potential, igniting a new spark, which is already getting me so excited for you. So let's dive right into these cards, okay? The first card we have is the Five of Wands, and I know, it looks a little chaotic, right? But think about it, sometimes a little friction is what we need to get things flowing, just like the Amber Cluster suggests. It's like, without a little bit of that, like playful competition or those different perspectives, things can get stagnant, you know? So this could mean a couple of things, right? Maybe there's some external conflict affecting this connection, disagreements with family, maybe work stress bleeding over, or, even just different opinions clashing. Or, and this is just as likely, it could be internal, like you're wrestling with your own doubts or fears about where this connection is going. But don't worry, because right in the middle, we see Temperance. Temperance is all about finding that perfect balance, that sweet spot where everything just clicks. It's like the universe is saying, okay, yes, there might be some challenges, but you have everything you need to navigate them. It's about finding harmony within yourself and within the connection, too, It's about understanding each other's perspectives and finding a deeper meaning in the differences, not letting them tear you apart. Maybe it's about healing a specific wound or a perspective shift that makes you see each other in a new light. And then, oh my gosh, then we have the Three of Cups, which is pure celebration, joy, and connection. This is like, after working through those little bumps in the road, you're going to find such a beautiful sense of community and shared happiness with this person. It feels like a new level of understanding is reached, so make sure you are open to celebrating that. So, are you ready to celebrate the connection? I am ready to celebrate with you. I really think this is about unlocking something that's been dormant, maybe a hidden potential in the relationship, or even within yourselves. It's like that spark that's been waiting to be ignited, and these challenges are just the catalyst. Like, this could be a whole new chapter filled with so much excitement and growth. I'm so excited to see where this goes for you. Okay, so, oh my gosh, the Chariot? This is huge. After all that balancing and celebrating, now you're like taking the reins. This card is all about willpower, control, and forward motion. It's like you've harnessed all that energy from the Amber Cluster, all that flow, and now you're directing it. Remember that little bit of friction from the Five of Wands. And how you found that perfect balance with Temperance? Well, the Chariot is like, you've mastered those challenges and now you're ready to conquer the world. It's about taking charge of your destiny, especially within this connection. Think of it as like you're not just floating along anymore, you're actively steering the ship. you are in control of your flow, seriously. This could mean a few things, right? Maybe you're ready to take this relationship to the next level, like making a big commitment or moving in together. Or maybe it's more about setting clear boundaries and expectations within the relationship. It's like you know what you want and you're not afraid to go after it. It's all about knowing what direction to go in after healing and celebration, you know? It can be scary, but you have the inner strength from temperance. But here's the thing, the chariot isn't just about brute force. It's about controlled power, you know? It's about using your willpower wisely and strategically. You can't just charge ahead without a plan. That's where the balance from temperance comes back in. It's like you need to balance your ambition with your intuition. You know what I mean? So, what does this mean for you and this connection? Well, it could be that you're ready to take on a leadership role. Maybe your partner needs you to step up and be the strong one for a while. Or maybe it's about you asserting your needs and desires more clearly. You're not passive now, but driven. The key here is to stay focused on your goals and don't let anything distract you, you know? There might be obstacles in your path, but you have the strength and determination to overcome them. Just remember to stay balanced and stay true to yourself, because that's what really matters. This is major movement, and I am so excited to see where you steer this. Oh my gosh, wait, it gets even better because look, now we have the 10 of Cups. Can you even believe it? It's like after you've taken the reins with the chariot and you're driving forward, bam, here's this incredible, overflowing cup of happiness. It's literally all your dreams coming true. This is like the universe saying, yes. All that hard work, all that balancing, all that forward motion, it's all paying off. It's that feeling of complete and utter contentment, you know? It's not just fleeting happiness, it's deep-rooted, lasting joy. And because the amber cluster is all about flowing and how we were going to unleash dormant potential. This could be hinting that this level of happiness, this potential, was there all along. It just needed to be unlocked, you know? And you are doing it. Think about what the 10 of Cups really represents, right? It's that perfect picture of family, love, and harmony. So for you, this could mean solidifying that deep emotional bond with this person. Maybe it's finally feeling like you found your soulmate, like that person who just gets you, you know? Or, maybe if you both want it, this is a sign of starting a family together. Or, creating that picture-perfect home life you've always dreamed of. But even if kids aren't in the cards, it's still about creating that sense of belonging and unconditional love. It's about feeling completely safe and secure in this connection. It's like you've built this amazing foundation together, and now you're just basking in the glow of it, and really feeling it all flow around you. Remember that bit of friction from the start? That's so far in the past now. But okay, here's what I'm also thinking. The 10 of Cups is such a beautiful, harmonious card. It's easy to get caught up in the fairy tale of it all, you know? So maybe, just maybe, the final card will be a little nudge to remember to stay grounded. To appreciate what you have and to not take it for granted. Because even in the most perfect picture, there's always a little bit of work to be done to maintain that happiness, right? So, I am so excited for the last card. What does it take to keep this flow going? Oh my goodness, okay, so after all that incredible 10 of Cups energy, just overflowing with happiness, we have the Page of Cups. Isn't that so sweet? It's like after reaching that peak of emotional fulfillment, you're now opening up to a whole new wave of, gentle possibilities. It's so exciting. Remember how the amber cluster is all about flow. And how the theme is unleashing potential. The Page of Cups is like a little stream branching off from that river of happiness, you know? It's a new current, a new direction. So this card is all about new beginnings, creativity, and emotional openness. It's like you've built this amazing foundation of love and happiness, and now you're ready to, explore new depths together. This could mean a bunch of different things. Maybe it's about embracing a more playful side of your relationship. Trying new things, going on adventures, just letting your inner child come out to play, you know? Or it could be about starting a creative project together, like painting, writing, making music, even just redecorating your home. It's about expressing your love and connection in new and imaginative ways. But here's something really interesting I'm thinking. The Page of Cups is often associated with, messages and invitations. So, maybe this is a sign that you're about to receive some exciting news related to this connection. Like maybe it's an invitation to a special event, or like a heartfelt letter from your partner. Or, and this is just a thought, maybe it's even like baby news. It's definitely in the realm of possibility, with the Ten of Cups being so family-oriented. But even if it's not that literal, it's still about opening your heart to new possibilities and being receptive to whatever the universe is sending your way. The key here is to stay open-minded and curious, and to not be afraid to explore uncharted waters. I feel like you are definitely on the verge of discovering something really beautiful and meaningful in this connection. Like the Ten of Cups, that potential was inside the whole time. I am just so excited to see what that last card brings, because, like, what is this invitation really about? Oh my gosh, are you serious? After all that, like, gentle invitation of the Page of Cups, here comes the Ace of Cups. It's like bam, pure, new, overflowing love. I'm like so excited for you. Okay, so the page was like, hey, something beautiful is coming, and the ace is like, it's here. Like, get ready to receive all this amazing, new emotional energy. Seriously. So, remember that invitation from the page? I think this ace is like the universe saying, here's what you've been waiting for. It's like, whatever that invitation was, it's opening the door to a whole new level of love and connection. And because this whole reading is about unleashing dormant potential, and the amber cluster is all about flowing, this could be love that has been waiting to burst forth. Now, this could mean a bunch of different things, right? Because it's the Ace of Cups, it's often about, like, a new romantic connection, right? So maybe this is a sign that you're about to meet someone who's going to completely sweep you off your feet. Someone who's going to open your heart in ways you never thought possible, you know? And after the Ten of Cups, like, that solid foundation of happiness. This could be expanding that love even further. But, you know, it could also be about a new kind of self-love, right? Like maybe you're finally learning to truly accept and love yourself for who you are, flaws and all. And that's so important, seriously, because you can't really fully love someone else until you love yourself, right? So this could be a really powerful moment of, like, self-acceptance and self-compassion. And the thing is, the Ace of Cups is all about, like, vulnerability and openness. It's about being willing to open your heart and receive love, even if it's scary, you know? Because sometimes letting yourself be vulnerable is the hardest thing in the world. But it's also the most rewarding. Think back to that little bit of friction from the Five of Wands, all that conflict and doubt. This ace is like washing it all away. It's like a fresh start, a clean slate. You're ready to move forward with a heart full of love and hope. But okay, here's what I'm also thinking. With all this Cups energy, it's important to stay grounded, right? Because sometimes emotions can be overwhelming. So it's about finding that balance, just like Temperance was saying, and not getting carried away. How can you make this flow sustainable? I am just so excited to see what the path forward is. Okay, so, like, think about everything we've just unpacked, right? You started with a little bit of chaos, a little bit of friction, but you found your balance. You celebrated your connection. Then you took the reins and steered things forward, straight into this overflowing cup of happiness. And now you have this brand new Ace of Cups, which is just like pure, unadulterated love pouring into your life. Isn't that amazing? This journey has all been about unlocking potential. That's what the Amber Cluster was showing us all along. So what does this ace really mean for you? I think it's saying that you're finally ready to receive the love that you deserve, in whatever form that takes. Maybe it's a new romance, yeah, totally possible. But maybe, just maybe, it's something even deeper, you know? Maybe it's finally, truly loving yourself, accepting yourself, flaws and all. And that's, like, the most important kind of love, right? Because when you love yourself, you attract even more love into your life. It just flows. You are your Amber Cluster. You are the source of your own energy. Now, the thing is, with all this Cups energy, you've got to remember to stay grounded, right? Don't get swept away in the fairy tale. Remember that balance from Temperance. Take a breath, feel your feet on the ground, and ask yourself, okay, how can I make this love sustainable? How can I nurture this new beginning so it can grow and flourish? Because that's what it's all about, right? It's not just about receiving the gift, it's about tending to it and making it your own. So, my advice to you is this. embrace this new love, whatever it may be. Be open to new possibilities, explore new depths, and most of all, be kind to yourself. You've come so far, and you deserve all the happiness that's coming your way. I am just so incredibly excited to see what you do with this. Keep that flow going, and seriously, celebrate every step of the way. Okay, so you chose the Peridot dragon, which is all about centering, getting really grounded. And the theme is cultivating inner harmony, establishing solid ground, which makes so much sense with these cards. Okay, get ready, because this is huge. Oh my gosh, these cards together? It feels like you're on the cusp of something absolutely massive. Like a real turning point in your connection. It's all about hope for the future, unexpected changes, and diving deep into your intuition. Buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. First, we have the star. Oh my gosh, this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Have you been going through a tough time? Because the star is all about hope, healing, and renewed faith. It's like, after a period of darkness, you're finally seeing a glimmer of something brighter. This is a card of inspiration, believing in the impossible, and knowing that things really will get better. It's a beautiful card, it really is. Think about wishes coming true and dreams manifesting. But here's the thing, it's not just about passively waiting. It's about actively believing in that brighter future and doing the work to get there. It's almost like you've been through the ringer, and now you're emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before, ready to receive blessings, which, yes. And that leads us to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so after the hope of the star, we have this huge energy of change coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny, cycles, and the turning of the tides. It means things are shifting, and sometimes unexpectedly. This isn't necessarily good or bad. It just is. What goes up must come down, and what's down will eventually rise again. The question is, are you ready for this change? Are you willing to embrace the unknown and trust that the universe has a plan, even if you can't see it right now? This card is almost like a cosmic reminder that you're not in control of everything, and sometimes you just have to let go and surrender to the flow. But remember the centering energy of the crystal. You need to be grounded so that you don't get swept away by the winds of change. Maybe it's a change in perspective, or maybe a literal change in circumstances. A new opportunity, a fresh start, or even a sudden ending. The wheel is always turning, that's the nature of life, you know? But then we have the moon. Oh my gosh, okay, so on top of hope and change, we're adding a layer of mystery and intuition. The moon is all about the subconscious, illusions, and trusting your gut. It's like things might not be as they seem on the surface, and you need to tap into your intuition to see what's really going on. Are there hidden fears or unresolved issues that are holding you back? The moon is urging you to confront them, to shine a light on the shadows and bring them into the conscious. This could mean paying attention to your dreams, journaling, meditating, or just spending time in nature to connect with your inner self. Trust your instincts, even if they don't make sense logically. There is some deeper knowing within you, trying to get your attention. The moon is a powerful card, and it could be a bit intense because it's asking you to be really honest with yourself and to face your deepest fears, but you're not alone. With the star there, you are being guided. Tying it all together, with the Peridot dragon crystal and the cultivating inner harmony theme, you really need to ground yourself and find your center during this time. All these powerful energies are converging, and you need to be strong and balanced to navigate them effectively. Okay, wow, so after all that, the hope and the change and trusting your intuition, we have temperance, which is all about balance, finding that middle ground. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay, so, with the star, you're feeling hopeful, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, sometimes chaotically. And with the moon, you're diving into your intuition, trying to see what's really going on beneath the surface. But temperance? Temperance is like the voice that says, okay, hold on a second. Let's find some equilibrium here. It's about patience, moderation, and blending things together harmoniously. Think of it as you're mixing ingredients to bake a cake, you know. You can't just throw everything in at once. You have to add things gradually in the right proportions to create something delicious and balanced. So, how does this relate to your connection? Well, maybe you and your person are going through some intense changes, like the Wheel of Fortune, and maybe you're both feeling a little lost, like the moon. Temperance is saying, don't rush into anything. Don't make any rash decisions. Take your time, find your center, and try to see things from a balanced perspective. It could be that you need to find a way to compromise, to meet each other halfway. Or maybe it means finding balance within yourself first, so you can show up in the relationship as your best self. Because remember the Peridot dragon? Cultivating inner harmony? This is key. You can't pour from an empty cup, you know? This card is also about finding the magic in the mundane. It's about the alchemical process of transforming something ordinary into something extraordinary through patience, skill, and intention. What if this means finding new ways to connect with your person, not through grand gestures, but through small, meaningful acts of kindness and understanding? Think about it, maybe it's time to just slow down, breathe, and just be with each other, appreciating the simple things. So, with all of this swirling, I'm just wondering, how will you integrate all of these messages moving forward? Okay, so after all that balance with temperance, finding the middle ground in all the chaos, we have the Hanged Man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this isn't a bad card, but it's definitely a pause card, you know? Everything is suspended for a minute. It's like the universe is saying, hold up, just hang in there. Get it? Haha. Okay, seriously though, the Hanged Man is all about surrender and seeing things from a different perspective. Think about it, you're hanging upside down, so everything looks totally different, right? So, how does this fit with everything else? Well, with the Star, you're hopeful. With the Wheel of Fortune, change is happening. With the Moon, you're using your intuition, and with Temperance, you are finding balance. But the Hanged Man is before you move forward, you need to pause and reevaluate. Maybe you need to surrender control, stop fighting the changes that are happening, and just trust that everything is unfolding as it should. It could be that you've been so focused on doing, that you haven't taken the time to just be, you know? The Hanged Man is asking you to step back, to detach from the situation, and to see it from a higher perspective. This might mean letting go of old beliefs or patterns that are no longer serving you. It's like you have to sacrifice something to gain something else. Maybe you need to sacrifice your ego, your need to be right, or your attachment to a certain outcome. And this totally relates to the Peridot dragon, right? Centering. Because to truly surrender, you need to be grounded. Otherwise, you'll just be flailing around in the wind, haha. Think about it in terms of your connection. Maybe there's a situation where you're both stuck in your ways and neither of you is willing to budge. The Hanged Man is saying, one of you needs to let go first. To make a sacrifice to see things differently. It's not about giving up, it's about gaining a new understanding. Maybe you need to sacrifice your expectations of what the relationship should be and instead just accept it for what it is. It's a powerful card, it really is, because it's asking you to trust the unknown even when it's uncomfortable. What if this pause actually brings you closer together? I'm just so curious to see what's next. Okay, so after all that surrendering with the Hanged Man, seeing things from a new perspective, we get the King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, this is total boss energy, you know? Okay, so the King of Pentacles is all about stability, security, abundance. He's the provider, the one who creates a solid foundation, like the rock in the relationship. He's practical, reliable, and he knows how to manifest his goals. So, how does this fit with everything else? Well, after all that hope and change and intuition, you need someone to bring it all down to earth, right? This king could be you, stepping into your power, taking charge of your life and your relationship. Or it could be your person, finally stepping up and providing the stability you've been craving. Or maybe it's both of you, working together to create a secure and abundant future. But here's the thing, the King of Pentacles can also be a little, stubborn, you know? He can be so focused on security that he's resistant to change. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, change is inevitable. So if this king is your person, maybe they need to loosen up a little, be more open to new possibilities. Or, if it's you, maybe you need to be careful not to get too rigid in your expectations. Remember the Temperance card? Balance is key. I'm also thinking about the Peridot dragon, centering and grounding. This king is the ultimate grounded energy. but you need to make sure you're not just grounded in material things, you know? The king can sometimes get so focused on money and success that he forgets about the emotional side of things. So, it's important to find that balance, to cultivate inner harmony, just like the theme says. Think about it like, are you building a solid foundation for your relationship, or are you just focusing on the material aspects? Are you creating a safe and secure space for both of you to grow, emotionally and spiritually? Or are you just like paying the bills? The king is urging you to create abundance in all areas of your life, not just financially. What if this means building a safe space to communicate your feelings? And with the hanged man being about seeing things differently, maybe the king is being asked to reevaluate what security really means. Is it about having a big bank account, or is it about having a deep, meaningful connection with your person? Maybe it's time to redefine success, to focus on what truly matters in the long run. So yeah, the King of Pentacles is powerful, but he needs to be balanced, grounded, and open to change. What happens if he's not? I'm so ready to see what the next card is. Okay, so after all of that grounded King of Pentacles energy, building that solid foundation and trying to stay open to change, we have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is like the ultimate intuitive energy, you know? Like secrets, mysteries, the subconscious. It's all there. So how does this fit with everything else? Well, first of all, the moon is already there, right? So we already have that intuitive vibe going. But the moon is more about illusions and fears, while the High Priestess is about, tapping into your inner wisdom, really understanding the deeper truths. It's like the moon is asking you to look at your shadows, and the High Priestess is showing you where to find the light within them. I'm also thinking about the King of Pentacles. He's so grounded, so practical, but the High Priestess is like, hey, there's more to life than just what you can see and touch. Maybe she's calling him to go deeper, to trust his intuition more, to connect with his spiritual side. Or maybe, she's a secret that the king doesn't even know he needs to uncover. Maybe there's a hidden truth about the relationship that needs to come to light. It could be something about your person's past, or maybe even about their feelings for you that they haven't expressed yet. And with the Peridot dragon being about centering, maybe this is about finding balance between the masculine and feminine energies. The King of Pentacles is all about that masculine energy providing, protecting, building. But the High Priestess is all about that feminine energy intuition, nurturing, receiving. So maybe you're being called to cultivate both of those energies within yourself, to find that inner harmony. This could mean allowing yourself to be more vulnerable, to trust your instincts, to connect with your emotions. Or it could mean encouraging your person to do the same, to open up and share their feelings with you. Because if you're both just stuck in your heads, like the king can be, you're never going to get to that deeper level of connection that the High Priestess is pointing towards. It's so exciting because it feels like this card is unlocking a whole new level of understanding, not just about your relationship, but about yourself too. What is the secret she is holding? Oh, I cannot wait to see what the final card is because I think everything will become clear. Okay, so after all that intuitive wisdom from the High Priestess, we get the Devil. Whoa, don't freak out, okay? It's not as scary as it looks, I promise. The Devil is all about being chained to something, right? Maybe it's a bad habit, a toxic relationship, a limiting belief, anything that's holding you back from your full potential. It's like, what are you addicted to? What's keeping you stuck? See, the cool thing is, this card actually completes the whole story. You've got the hope, the change, the intuition, the balance, the surrender, the stability, the inner knowing. And now it's like the final boss level, you know? It's time to face your demons and break free. Think about it, what chains are you wearing? Are you chained to a fear of failure? Are you chained to someone else's expectations? Are you chained to a negative self-image? Because remember that hope from the star? You deserve to be free, and remember the Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming whether you like it or not. So why not take control and change your own destiny? And the Moon, trust your intuition. You already know what you need to do. And Temperance, find that balance. Don't let your fears consume you. Find a middle ground, right? The Hanged Man was all about surrender, so maybe it's time to surrender your need for control and trust that you're strong enough to break free. The King of Pentacles is about building a solid foundation, So maybe you need to build a stronger foundation for yourself, one that's not based on fear or insecurity. And the High Priestess. She's telling you that you have all the answers within you. You just need to listen. So what's the devil really saying? It's saying you are stronger than you think. It's saying you have the power to break free. It's like centering from the Peridot dragon is so important right now. You have to be grounded to break these chains. Okay, so practically, what can you do? First, identify your chains. What are you addicted to? What's holding you back? Then, make a plan to break free, one step at a time. Talk to someone you trust, seek professional help if you need it, and remember to be kind to yourself. This is your moment, seriously. This is your chance to step into your power and create the life you truly deserve. You are capable, you are strong, and you are loved. I believe in you so much. You got this. Okay, so with the rose quartz butterfly and its empowering message, this reading is all about embracing vulnerability and radiating authentic self-love. It's like you're not just attracting love, you're becoming love, you know? And with these cards, oh my gosh, this is going to be good. First, we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's all about abundance, like seriously thriving, but it's not just about money. It's about feeling secure, grounded, and really connected to your own worth. Think of her as that friend who always has her life together, but in a warm, nurturing way, not a showy way. She's built her empire from the ground up, brick by brick, based on her own values, and she's so ready to share that wisdom. So you might be stepping into this energy, like finally recognizing your own value and creating a life that truly reflects that. Maybe you're starting a new business or a new project, something that really nourishes your soul, not just your bank account. It's about creating a beautiful, comfortable, and secure life for yourself, first and foremost. I'm like getting chills. You deserve all the good things, seriously. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is like all about giving and receiving. But here's the thing, it's not just about money either. It's about energy, resources, and most importantly, love. You're in a place where you have so much to give, but it's also about allowing yourself to receive. It's about balance. Maybe you've been giving too much of yourself lately and not allowing yourself to be supported. Or maybe you're finally in a position to share your abundance with others, whether it's through your time, your resources, or just your love and support. The key here is making sure it's coming from a place of genuine abundance, not from a place of lack or obligation. Because that just drains you, right? Like you have to fill your own cup first. And then the Hermit. Oh, this is so good. This is all about going inward, taking some time for yourself, and really connecting with your own inner wisdom. It's about stepping away from the noise of the world and tuning into your own inner voice. What do you truly need? What makes you feel fulfilled? This isn't about isolation, though. It's about intentional solitude. It's about recharging your batteries so that you can come back to the world feeling refreshed and empowered. It's like you're going on a little soul journey to rediscover what truly matters to you, so you can really radiate that authentic self-love that the rose quartz is all about. So yeah, get ready for some deep introspection, because the universe is calling you inward, my friend, but it's for the best, trust me. What comes next is going to be amazing. Okay, wow, so after that Hermit energy, which can feel a little dark, a little lonely, we have the Star. Oh my gosh. This is like the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? It's like you've gone inward, you've faced your shadows, and now you're emerging with renewed hope and faith. Seriously, this is so beautiful. The Star is all about healing, hope, and inspiration. It's about believing in yourself again, even after going through some tough times. Think of it like you've been through the storm, and now you're seeing the first rays of sunshine peeking through the clouds. And it's not just any sunshine, it's like a radiant, life-affirming light that reminds you of your own inner strength and resilience. You're healing from past wounds, and you're opening yourself up to receive blessings from the universe. This is a time for manifesting your dreams, because you are so aligned with your authentic self, you know? You're radiating this incredible energy that's attracting all the good things. And remember that rose quartz butterfly? That empowering energy? This is it in action. The Star is about radiating that authentic self-love that we talked about. It's about embracing your vulnerability and showing the world your true colors. And seriously, it's like the world is ready to receive you with open arms. You've done the inner work, you've healed your wounds, and now you're shining brighter than ever before. So, what does this mean for your love life? Well, it could mean a few things. Maybe you're finally ready to attract a healthy, loving relationship after a period of being single or going through a breakup. Or, if you're already in a relationship, it could mean a renewed sense of hope and optimism about the future. It could also mean that you're inspiring your partner to heal and grow alongside you, so that the whole relationship can be elevated. The key here is to stay open, stay vulnerable, and keep believing in the power of love, because seriously, you are so worthy of it. I'm so excited to see what comes next, because this is really building up to something amazing, you know. The star is shining so brightly, illuminating the path forward, and I can just feel that the next card is going to give us even more clarity about where this is all leading. Okay, oh my gosh, are you seeing this? After the star, we get the sun. This is like pure, unadulterated happiness, you know? It's like the universe is saying, yes, you're on the right path. Seriously, all that inner work you've been doing, it's paying off big time. With the sun, it's about joy, optimism, and just feeling good in your own skin. It's like all the shadows have lifted, and you're basking in the warmth and light. So remember the Queen of Pentacles, all secure and abundant, and then the Hermit going inward? Well, the sun is like the result of all that. You've built a solid foundation, you've connected with your inner wisdom, and now you're ready to shine, seriously radiate that authentic self-love. And it's not just about feeling good yourself, it's about spreading that joy to others. Think of it like this, you're walking down the street and you're just beaming, you know? People are drawn to your energy, your smile is contagious, and you're attracting all sorts of positive experiences. That's the sun in action. You're a magnet for good vibes. And what about your love life? Oh my gosh, this is huge. If you're single, the sun could be signaling a new, joyful relationship coming your way. Someone who just lights you up from the inside out. Or, if you're already in a relationship, it could mean a renewed sense of passion, fun, and connection. Like, remember that spark you felt at the beginning? It's back, baby. But here's the thing, it's not just about romantic love, it's about self-love too. The sun is about embracing your own inner child, having fun and not taking yourself too seriously. It's about celebrating your wins, big and small, and really appreciating all the good things in your life. So yeah, dance in the sunshine, laugh out loud, and let your inner light shine bright because you deserve it. And with that empowering rose quartz butterfly energy, it's like you're not just finding happiness, you're embodying it. I'm so excited because honestly, the sun is amazing, but I feel like there's still one more piece of the puzzle to uncover, you know? Like, what's the next step in this journey of radiating authentic self-love? What is the universe is leading you towards? Okay, are you ready? Because this is so exciting. After all that sunshine, we get the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is like pure potential, you know? It's a brand new beginning, a spark of inspiration, a fire igniting within you. So with everything that's been happening, all that self-love and joy, this Ace of Wands feels like the universe is saying, okay, you're ready. What do you want to create? Seriously, it's like you've cleared away all the doubts and fears, you've connected with your inner power, and now you're ready to manifest something amazing. Think of it like you've been planting seeds, and now they're finally starting to sprout. This Ace of Wands is the first little green shoot pushing through the soil, reaching for the sun. And remember that rose quartz butterfly? That empowering energy of radiating authentic self-love. This is where it gets really interesting, because the Ace of Wands is all about passion and creativity. So, maybe you're feeling inspired to start a new project, something that really lights you up from the inside out. Or maybe it's about taking a leap of faith in your love life. Like putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, and really going for what you want. Because this could go so many ways, right? If you're single, this Ace of Wands could be a sign that a new, passionate relationship is on the horizon. Someone who just sets your soul on fire. Or, if you're already in a relationship, it could mean reigniting the spark, trying new things, and really deepening your connection. But here's the thing, it's not just about romance. It's about passion in all areas of your life. So think about what truly excites you. What makes you feel alive? What are you passionate about? Because that's where the Ace of Wands is leading you. It's about embracing your creativity, taking risks, and not being afraid to shine your light. It's like you've been given this incredible gift, this spark of inspiration, and it's up to you to nurture it and let it grow. Maybe you've been wanting to write a book or start a business or learn a new skill. Whatever it is, now is the time to go for it. Because the universe is supporting you, and you have all the tools you need to succeed. Just remember to stay true to yourself, to follow your heart, and to radiate that authentic self-love that we've been talking about. And what about that Queen of Pentacles energy, that grounded abundance? Well, maybe this Ace of Wands is about creating something that not only brings you joy, but also brings you financial security. Like turning your passion into a profitable venture. Or maybe it's about using your creativity to create a more beautiful and comfortable home for yourself. The possibilities are endless, seriously. I can't wait to see where we go next. Okay, so after that Ace of Wands, with all that potential just bursting out, we get the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this energy? This is like taking charge, being a leader, really stepping into your power, you know? Like the Ace was the spark, and now the King is the full-blown fire. He's not just passionate, he's inspiring. He's not just creative, he's making things happen. Seriously, so think about it. We started with the Queen of Pentacles, grounded and secure, right? And then we had the Ace of Wands, full of new ideas and inspiration. Now, the King of Wands is taking that energy and running with it. It's like you've built a solid foundation, you've got the spark, and now you're ready to build your empire. But here's the thing, it's not just about building an empire for yourself. The King of Wands is a leader. He inspires others, he's charismatic, and he's encouraging. It's about using your passion and your power to make a difference in the world, you know? And with that rose quartz butterfly energy, all about radiating authentic self-love, this King of Wands energy is amplified. You're not just leading, you're leading with love, with compassion, with your whole heart. Seriously, this is so powerful. And what does this mean for your love life? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. If you're single, this could mean that you're attracting someone who's a real leader, someone who's passionate and inspiring, someone who just lights you up from the inside out. Or it could mean that you're stepping into that King of Wands energy yourself, becoming more confident, more assertive, and more attractive to potential partners. And if you're already in a relationship, oh, this could mean a major shift. Maybe you're taking on a more leadership role in the relationship, or maybe your partner is stepping up and becoming more of a leader. Either way, it's about passion, inspiration, and really supporting each other's dreams. But here's the thing, this King of Wands energy isn't just about romantic love or career success. It's about embracing your true self and living your life with passion and purpose. It's about being brave, taking risks, and not being afraid to shine your light. It's about radiating that authentic self-love that the rose quartz butterfly is all about. So get ready to step into your power, because the universe is saying, you've got this. I'm so excited for you, seriously. What comes next? Okay, so after all that King of Wands energy, like seriously stepping into your power, we get the moon. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting, you know? It's like, after all that fire and passion, the universe is saying, okay, but what's really going on beneath the surface? Seriously, because the moon is all about intuition, dreams, and the subconscious. It's about trusting your gut, even when things don't make sense, you know? So think about it. We've got the Queen of Pentacles feeling secure, the Hermit going inward, the Sun radiating joy, the Ace of Wands sparking inspiration, and the King of Wands taking charge. But the moon is asking us to go deeper. What are your fears? What are your hidden desires? What's lurking in the shadows that you need to confront? It's like you've built this amazing foundation, you're shining bright, but now it's time to explore the depths of your soul. And with that rose quartz butterfly energy, it's like you're not just radiating self-love on the surface, you're embracing your vulnerability, your imperfections, all the messy parts of yourself. Seriously. And what does this mean for your love life? Oh my gosh, this is where it gets really juicy. If you're single, the moon could be signaling a time for deep introspection about what you truly want in a relationship. Like, are you really being honest with yourself about your needs and desires? Or are you settling for less than you deserve? Or, if you're already in a relationship, It could mean that there are some hidden emotions or secrets that need to be addressed. Maybe you're not communicating openly and honestly with your partner. The key here is to trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams, your gut feelings, and any synchronicities that come your way. The universe is trying to guide you, but you have to be willing to listen. So, get ready to dive deep, my friend, because this is where the real magic happens. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. The rose quartz butterfly is there to empower you, to remind you that you are worthy of love, even with all your flaws and imperfections. So yeah, embrace the unknown, trust your intuition, and let the moon guide you towards your true desires. Because honestly, this is just the beginning of something truly amazing, you know? The universe is here for you. All right, so you pick the Jasper heart, which is all about transformation, and our theme is breaking old patterns and reshaping the foundation of connection. So, right away, I'm feeling like this reading is about you stepping into a brand new phase, shedding some old skin, you know? Let's dive right into these cards. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. Okay, so the first card we have is the Ace of Wands, which, hello new beginnings. This is all about fresh starts, passion, and just, raw creative energy. So, I'm already seeing this as you are about to embark on something totally new in your love life. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, or like you're in a rut, but this Ace of Wands is screaming that that's about to change. Get ready for some fireworks. This could be a new relationship, a new level of commitment in an existing relationship, or even just a completely new way of approaching love. Think of it like you're holding this brand new wand, and you get to decide what kind of magic you want to create. What's super cool is that this is your chance to, rewrite the rules, ditch the old baggage, and just go for what you truly desire. Maybe you've been playing it safe or holding back, but the universe is basically saying, go for it, babe, this is your moment. It feels like there's a lot of potential here, like a spark that's just waiting to ignite. Gosh, I'm so excited for you. But okay, then we have the Nine of Wands, so it's not all sunshine and roses, right? This card is showing me that you might have some challenges to overcome. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, or you're carrying some scars from previous relationships, and those past experiences might be making you a little hesitant to fully jump into this new beginning. You might be feeling a bit guarded, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. The thing is, the Nine of Wands isn't about defeat, it's about resilience. It's showing me that you've got the strength and the experience to handle whatever comes your way. You've learned from your past, and you're wiser now. Think of this card as a reminder that you're a warrior, and you've already battled so much to get here. Don't let those old wounds hold you back from embracing this amazing new opportunity. This is about using your past experiences to build an even stronger and more fulfilling future. And finally, we have the Queen of Cups, which is just so beautiful. This card is all about emotional maturity, compassion, and unconditional love. It's showing me that you're approaching this new chapter from a place of deep understanding and empathy. You're not just looking for a quick fix or a superficial connection, you're seeking a genuine and meaningful partnership. The Queen of Cups is also about intuition, so trust your gut feelings. You know what you deserve, and you're not going to settle for anything less. This card is also highlighting your ability to nurture and care for others, which is a beautiful quality to bring into any relationship. It's like you're not just focused on what you can get, but also on what you can give. This is such a powerful position to be in, and it's going to attract someone who truly appreciates your loving and generous heart. You're going to be amazing, wow. So, with all of that said, it seems like you're on the cusp of something really incredible, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. This Jasper heart energy is really pushing you to leave the past in the past, okay. Now, let's move on to the next card and see where this journey is taking you. Okay, wow, so the next card we have is the Seven of Wands, and okay, so this is interesting. It feels like, okay, even with all this amazing new beginning energy and your queen energy, you're still going to face some opposition. Not everyone is going to be happy about this new path you're on, or this new relationship, or whatever it is, you know. Maybe there are people from your past who are trying to hold you back, or maybe there are people in your current life who are, jealous of your happiness. And it's almost like you're having to, like, defend your choices or defend your relationship. And it's not necessarily a huge, dramatic battle, but it's more like little annoyances, little challenges to your happiness, to your new beginning. But okay, so remember our theme, right? Breaking old patterns. Maybe part of this transformation is learning how to stand up for yourself and how to, like, not let other people's opinions affect your journey, Like maybe you've always been a people pleaser or someone who avoids conflict, but this Seven of Wands is saying, like, no, it's time to stand your ground, babe. This is your life, your love, your happiness, and you have every right to, like, fight for it and protect it, You need to really believe in yourself and in what you want and not let anyone, like, talk you out of it. And it's also about setting boundaries. Like, it's okay to say no to people who are draining your energy or who are not supporting your growth. It's okay to, like, create some distance from those people. So, like, how do you do this, right? Well, think back to that Queen of Cups energy. Remember that compassion and understanding. It's about approaching these challenges with love, but also with strength, You can be kind and empathetic, but still firm in your convictions. You can listen to other people's opinions, but ultimately, you need to trust your own intuition and do what feels right for you. Remember, this whole reading is about transformation, right? And the Jasper heart is all about that. These challenges, these little battles, they're not meant to break you down. They're meant to make you stronger and more resilient. They're helping you to build a stronger foundation for this new chapter in your life. Okay, I'm seriously excited to see what's coming up next on this crazy, transformative journey. Okay, wow, so after navigating new beginnings, facing some challenges, embracing that Queen of Cups energy and standing your ground, we've got the Fool. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So the Fool, right? This is like the ultimate card of new beginnings, but it's also about, like, taking a leap of faith and embracing the unknown. Like, after all that prep, it's time to jump. It's so cool. Okay, so remember that Ace of Wands? That was the spark, right? This is like igniting the rocket. It's time to take that passion, that creative energy, and just go for it, It's like you've been given all the tools, all the resources, and now you just need to trust yourself and trust the universe and just, like, step off the cliff. But okay, I know. With that Nine of Wands energy, you're probably still feeling a little scared, right? Like, what if I fall? What if I get hurt again? But the thing about the Fool is that it's about trusting that even if you do stumble, even if you do make mistakes, you're going to learn from them and you're going to come out stronger on the other side. It's about knowing that you're capable of handling anything that comes your way because, remember, Queen of Cups energy, you are intuitive. And that Queen of Cups is super important here because it's about listening to your gut, even when things don't make sense logically, Like, your intuition is your compass, and it's guiding you towards your highest good. Trust that inner voice, even if it's telling you to do something that seems crazy or unconventional. Okay, so how do you take this leap, right? Well, think back to that Seven of Wands. Remember that you were standing your ground, defending your choices. This is like amplifying that energy. It's about being unapologetically yourself and not caring what anyone else thinks. Like the Fool doesn't worry about fitting in or following the rules, they just do what feels right to them, and, like, that's the energy you need to embody right now. Like, be brave, be bold, be authentic, and just, like, trust that everything is going to work out exactly as it's meant to. This is seriously going to be an amazing ride. Okay, gosh, I am so excited. This is a big moment. So, with this Fool energy, I think you are about to embark on a completely new adventure. Let's see where this adventure takes you, okay? Okay, so after that crazy, like, leap of faith with the Fool, we pull Temperance. So it's almost like the universe is saying, okay, you jumped, now let's find some balance. Okay, so Temperance is all about finding harmony and balance, right? It's about, like, not getting too carried away with that Fool energy, but also not letting those old fears from the Nine of Wands hold you back. It's about finding that sweet spot in the middle, Like, maybe you're super excited about this new relationship, this new adventure, but Temperance is saying, like, okay, don't rush things. Take your time, enjoy the process, and build a solid foundation. It's about, like, finding a rhythm that works for both of you and not trying to force anything. And it's about, like, blending your energies together, like mixing two different liquids to create something even more amazing. So, how does this connect back to those other cards, right? Well, remember that Ace of Wands? That was the initial spark, the passion. Temperance is about nurturing that spark and turning it into a steady flame. And remember that Nine of Wands? That was about your past wounds and fears. Temperance is about healing those wounds and finding a sense of inner peace. It's about, recognizing that those past experiences have made you stronger, but they don't have to define your future. And the Queen of Cups, that's all about compassion and understanding. Temperance is about bringing that compassion into your relationship and creating a space where both of you feel safe and supported. The Seven of Wands, knowing when to fight, when to hold back. It's all about that right balance, okay? So, how do you embody this temperance energy in your life right now? Well, I think it's about practicing patience. Don't expect everything to happen overnight. Good things take time, and the best relationships are built on a foundation of trust and understanding. It's about being willing to compromise and to see things from your partner's perspective. It's about finding common ground and creating a shared vision for the future. Also, about self-compassion and gentleness towards yourself. Okay, so with temperance, you're integrating all these parts of yourself. This is a really good sign of long-term potential. So, wow, this is just so beautiful. I'm so excited to see what the final card has in store for you. Let's pull it. Oh my gosh, okay. So after finding that beautiful balance with temperance, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness, girl, this is huge. This is major shifts are coming, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, destiny, and things turning around. So get ready for some serious changes. Okay, so how does this connect to everything else we've seen so far, right? Well, remember that Ace of Wands, that initial spark of passion. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that that spark is about to get fanned into a full-blown flame, you know? Things are really starting to pick up speed. And that Nine of Wands, all those old fears and wounds, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning them away. It's the universe is giving you a chance to release those old patterns and step into a brand new destiny. And the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune is amplifying that intuition and compassion. It's your heart is guiding you towards your highest good, and the universe is supporting you every step of the way. And the Seven of Wands, those little battles. Maybe things are shifting so those battles fade away, you know? It's up to the universe now. And the Fool, embracing the unknown, get ready for things to really shift. This could mean, a lot of different things, right? I'm feeling this could be a major turning point in your relationship. Maybe you've been stuck in a certain pattern or, waiting for something to happen, and the Wheel of Fortune is saying that that's about to change. Maybe you're going to move in together or get engaged or, take your relationship to a whole new level of commitment. Or maybe, if things haven't been going so well, this could be a sign that it's time to, move on and find something that's a better fit for you. The Wheel of Fortune can also bring unexpected opportunities. Maybe you're going to get a new job, or move to a new city, or meet someone who's going to change your life in a major way. It's the universe is full of surprises, and you just have to be open to receiving them. But also, don't forget that Jasper heart energy, okay? This is all about transformation, and the Wheel of Fortune is just pushing you to embrace that change, even if it's a little scary. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of unpredictable, and things can shift. Okay, so this is a lot. I'm so excited and a little nervous for you. This is a big turning point, but which way is the wheel going to turn? Let's see. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune here, after all of that, it all culminates here. And now we have the King of Wands to kind of seal the deal. Oh my gosh, so you're stepping into your power, okay? So remember that Ace of Wands spark. With the Wheel of Fortune, that's about to turn into a wildfire, and the King of Wands is all about mastering that fire, you know. You're not just passionate, you're in control of your passion, and you're using it to create something amazing in your life. And that Nine of Wands, all those past hurts, the wheel is spinning them away, and the King of Wands is showing you that you are strong, you are resilient, and you are ready to move forward with confidence. Also, you have the Queen of Cups. The King of Wands respects emotions and knows how to deal with them. So, remember our theme, breaking old patterns. This King of Wands is all about that. It's about stepping into a new version of yourself, one that's not defined by the past or by other people's expectations. It's about being true to yourself and living your life on your own terms and creating a life of joy. The King is confident, creative, and knows how to manifest what he wants. This is all about you taking charge, okay? This isn't just about waiting for good things to happen. This is about actively creating the life you want to live. Don't be afraid to take risks, to step outside of your comfort zone, and to pursue your dreams with passion and conviction, you know. And this all connects back to that Jasper heart energy. Remember, that's all about transformation. You're not the same person you were when you started this journey. You've grown, you've learned, and you're ready to embrace your full potential. This is your time to shine. What I am seeing here, okay, is that you have to embrace the unknown, take that leap, and just trust the universe to guide you. You are amazing, I believe in you, and I am so excited to see what you create. The King provides, the King protects, and the King has the strength to overcome. You got this.